Hi guys, this is Carrie and you're watching A Crone's Life. Today we're going to do only 10 indie decks. And the 10 mass market decks was so hard, I'm not sure. This is so difficult. I've got Ella here with me. You might hear her in the background. And I picked one deck just specifically for her because I kind of got it for her. This is the MiMiT Tarot. It was a Kickstarter that I backed, and I've got the storybook that goes along with it. Those are the backs. I could zoom in. Let's see. Oh yeah, much nicer. And I do have a difficult time with the artist names because one of them is like Zed, and the other's Howl. So I'll try to keep links in the description box for you to go to their websites and see if they have any other projects or if they have any, yes, thank you, if they have any other decks available. But it's adorable and the size is perfect. She likes to play with it. I don't let her chew on the box, obviously, but she just loves to flip it around in her hands, and I can't wait to tell her the stories that they have in the book. I know the stories are the best, right? Oh my goodness. She's looking at the cards. She knows. That's so much fun. I hope you can see this okay. Oh, she's wiggly today. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're going to take a little bit of time with this because I just wanted you to see some of the cards. Let's back up one more time so we can get, maybe we'll get these out of the way. Start again. That way they're not just all over the place. Let's see. They did have a full-size deck available and the mini. I only purchased the mini, or backed the mini, excuse me, because I have so many full-size decks, and to be honest with you, I don't know, I really love the little mini decks. I recently watched a video by Witchy, I have to look up her name, Witchy Wallflower, that's what it was, and she has a collection of mini decks, and I also know she's getting rid of some of them because she has too many Rider-Waite Smiths, according to her. But I don't have very many, and I just think they're adorable. This kind of artwork is perfect. Are you helping me? You are so helpful. I love you. This kind of artwork is perfect for a mini deck because you don't have to worry about too many of the details getting lost in the size. I feel like I just really enjoy it. So I will not go bananas over it. Just letting you know it is a very cute and easy to read deck, and it comes with a really cool story. So the book, hello, you wiggly thing. You're a wiggly thing. Oh my goodness, put your feet on the desk. Go ahead. There we go. The book has the whole story, and when I read it, I will probably tell you all about it because I do like to share the fun stuff. Share all fun stuff in my life. Oh my goodness, we're almost done, honey. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I think my hands are in the picture way too much. I should give you a chance to see like this, right? Instead of constantly doing the... yeah. She's telling me how to do it. Okay. We're at the end. We're at the end. We're at the end, the end. And it's the moon. Focus on the moon. You're fun. Ooh, ooh. And I've just turned everything around. Okay, so we're gonna pause and I'll put my cards away and be right back. Well, I'm back, and my number 2 deck is Oak, Ash, and Thorns, Stephanie Burrows and Adam Oehlers. I do follow him on Instagram. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. I'm doing the wrong side. Here we go. I love how she is very particular about who prints her deck. And she wrote me a note. Gosh, you guys just don't know. It just makes me so happy when I get notes from people. Anyway, so this one's still in order because I was cataloging, and it's bigger, so I don't get to zoom in so much. I recently purchased the Smoke, Ash, and Embers, and I have it sitting over on my other desk. I just pointed, and you weren't going to be able to. Over on my other desk. And it's there with Thistledown. Is it Thistledown? Or is that the new one that she's doing? Hold on. One more second. Yes, it is Thistledown. I have not opened these yet. That's upside down. I haven't decided if I'm going to open them on camera or if I'm just going to open them and start enjoying them, because I'd like to have a idea of how they are before I don't know, talk about it. But the next thing that she's doing is called Heartwood, and it is about a little mouse in a big world. And I think that that's beautiful. I hate to be addicted to a particular artist and get a whole bunch of their stuff for no good reason, but I might. I don't know. I haven't decided. But I'm not sure that I can resist the artwork. I'm not sure that I can resist the sweetness of these decks. Not sure. This is definitely something that fills a void. I love this deck so much. It gives me new ways to look at cards. Of course, not every single one of them is different or has a unique twist on it, but some of them do, and that's fun and a little bit challenging when I'm looking for deeper meanings. So I had such a hard time thinking about indie decks. To be honest with you guys, like, is it an indie deck if you bought it before it turned mass market? I've got a couple of decks, and hopefully they're not in here, that I backed on Kickstarter, and then they turned around and became mass market almost immediately. It was really surprising. But does that make the deck... I mean, it's no longer indie once it goes mass market, but my deck was an indie deck. Okay. We have a bit of a mess to clean up, but that's not unusual. My house is a wreck right now anyway. Gathering up everything to take to charity, and this whole room has got boxes in it, so we are not concerned about a little bitty mess. Nope, nope, nope. Not concerned. You are bouncy. Wiggly and bouncy. Hello. Okay, we're at the end, and she gives us these little cards, and to be honest with you, it's perfect. I don't have a problem with any of that. So, ta-da! There's my deck. Take a break again, because I have a bit of a mess, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay. Number 3 is my Ink Witch tarot deck. I bought this on Etsy. Eric Maille. He has several other decks. I'm considering getting the paper something deck. I'll put it in the description below. This one is very soft. I use it for my full moon tarot readings, and the nice thing, there's several nice things, but the nice thing is he gives you many different... Goodness, honey, you're trying to help me, but it's noisy. Okay, hold on. Hold on. He gives you several options for the devil and the lovers and the high priestess. I don't think I have them all in here, actually. You want to be famous? Do you want everybody to know who you are? Is that why you're noisy? Yes. You want to be bouncy and very famous. I got you. You are so important. But I've already separated the cards from the deck that I was not going to incorporate in my readings, and so I apologize. I do not have a good variety to show you. It's just what it is right here. Just the ones I wanted to use. But there are several choices. I can't recall each and every one of them, but I do like this deck for that. You know, this is one that I would like to have a mini deck of, because the artwork is just right. It would be very nice for a mini deck. Maybe I'll write to him and ask him to do that. I love that strength card. It's like power through compassion. Yes? You're gonna tell me something too? Yes, honey. Oh, the lovers. Yeah, I chose the birds. He had people that were available for the lovers and people for the devil, and I just chose the birds. I thought that was easier for me. Okay, that is the Ink Witch Tarot deck by Eric Maille, and that was my number 3. I'll put these away and see you in a second. Okay, so number 4 is Organic Elements by MadxCot. It's like MadxCot, or... He's fantastic, though. He's a great artist. He does a few things on Kickstarter, and this is an AI collaborative deck. It was very, very deliberate in how he chose the images to go together. It's not a lazy money grab AI collaborative deck. It's very thoughtful, and I encourage you guys to check out his stuff too. Like I've said in the past, I'll say it again. Hopefully I have everything linked in the description below. Use this for path working. I thought maybe there was something else I was going to say about it, but I'm not sure that there is. I'm not sure if I showed you the backs either. I probably did. Do you know what I realized as I was getting to know artists on Kickstarter is how important it is to be a decent person, because sometimes I love a deck even more because someone is kind and someone, you know, wants to help you get what you need or what you'd like. And they do a little extra something, or they give you an extra option, or they don't have to go out of their way, but they do, and that means a whole lot once I receive the deck, because I remember their kindness, and that bit of kindness that went into their effort, or the effort of their kindness goes into the deck, and it stays, and it makes me love the deck even more. Claire Mack's decks are that way. My husband bought her Illuminated Earth Oracle for our anniversary, and I really wanted to leave a review, and she was able to, you know, take my review, and she couldn't use it on her Etsy website, but she was able to use it for other things, and it was really nice that she cared enough about what I had to say to, you know, to copy and paste it or put it somewhere else that, you know, just lifted her up a little bit. But she's always sent me a little note with my cards, and even though that's not hard and it's not a big deal to some people, it just means a lot to me. So, a little kindness. So Claire Mack did that, and I'm trying to think. All of my Kickstarter people, there's been 1-2 bad instances on Kickstarter, but, you know, I don't need to talk about it. It's not that big a deal. It's over and done with. But just knowing that you don't have to be nice, but boy, when you are nice, it just, I don't know, it just goes right into it, and it stays with your deck. Stays in my memory for sure. So it's imprinted on the deck. Maybe that's how I wanted to word it. Almost at the end. Has a few extra cards that are not a part of the tarot, but I think that they're very poignant. I love this deck. Again, that is Organic Elements. Backed it on Kickstarter. I'll have his name in the description box below, but I'm pretty sure it's like MadxCot or something. So number 5 is the Forager's Daughter Tarot. This is a recent acquisition, but I have enjoyed using it a lot. I think if you've seen my other video, you know that I was using it for a card a day draw, and it's just lovely. It just is super lovely. I'm drawing a blank on the creator's name, and she did not put it on the box, but it's probably on the book. Printed in PRC, maybe? I will definitely give her credit. Don't worry too bad. Not that you do. Okay. Can't remember whose channel I saw this on, but they had the black borders. Maybe it was Kelly at Truth and Story. I fell in love with this deck. These are the backs. And we have lots of cicadas around my house. I used to really hate them. There was a horrible story where I was a jerk, and you know, we were having one of those brood years where the cicadas were very, very loud and it was making me crazy. And yeah, anyway, I got a little crazy, so we laugh about it now, and because it's, you know, funny now, I think cicadas are pretty cool. My daughter collected their skins that year, and we filled up giant boxes full of cicada skins. It was quite the adventure. And she's an entomologist now, so she absolutely loves bugs. Has all kinds of buggy bug tendencies. She collects them, she identifies them. Yep. It's a fantastic deck, though. That looks like Luna Lovegood's wand, doesn't it? Or is that one... Anyway, that looks like a wand from Harry Potter. Somebody's yelling at the screen saying it's somebody else's. Like Florida... the French girl, maybe. And that's my daughter's specialty is... No, that's a cricket. She does grasshoppers. So sorry. And again, I love how many cicadas are in here. So cool. Okay, so number 5 is the Forager's Daughter. I've used it, can you tell? And it does come with a very large guidebook. I just keep it separate because it's so big.
She likes it. She's just like, holy crap.
So number 6 is the RainShadow Tarot. Again, this is by Claire Mack. I backed this on Kickstarter. It's like my favorite thing to do is to check Kickstarter for wonderful decks. It's the backs, and this is the guidebook. She has this soft silver edging. It keeps me from trying to edge it, because I'm not very good at it. Ella's having her bottle, so if you hear her grunting in the background, she's enjoying it. I also used this deck for a daily card pull a couple of months ago, and it's very nice. I would say it's pretty spot on. Okay, so the RainShadow Tarot by Claire Mack. I believe that's number 5. That had to be 6, because this is 7. Yokai Yoshi by excuse me. BuboPlague. BuboPlague. Plague? Maybe Plague. It's very tiny writing. BuboPlague. I'm sticking with it. And in the same way that I use the Ink Witch for the full moon, I use the Yokai Yoshi for the new moon readings. And I'm not even sure if I have all my cards in here because I used it the last time, obviously. But I'm hoping that I put them back in here. I just realized that it seemed a little short. Like the deck seemed short. But anyway. I believe this is a very smooth linen cardstock, so sometimes there's a lot of texture with the linen. This is a very smooth linen cardstock, very flexible, beautiful backs. I would hate to say that it's my favorite deck because I have too many decks that I'm in love with, but whenever I have a chance to read with this, the Maille is definitely my favorite, but whenever I have a chance to read with this, I'm like, I'm grabbing it. This is a good one. I like this one. Because it's just fun to shuffle, it's fun to look at the pictures, it's fun to do a reading. And then if I'm confused by some of the yokai in it, I look them up. That's fun. You okay, sweetheart? You getting attention? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe she's gonna come over and visit again. Okay, she's back again. We only have a few cards left. We'll awkwardly do them with my one hand. And that's the last one. Yokai Yoshi by BuboPlague. I'm not going to say his name right. It's BuboPlague. BuboPlague. This was the deck that I thought got away, and somehow I must have gone on Facebook, Tarot Decks Club or whatever, and found out his name or found his website and went and got on the mailing list so I would know when he was going to do a reprint. So I don't know if this is the second edition or more, but I'm very happy to have it. I was super stoked to be a part of the next printing. Okay, so this one is 8. It is The Journey of the Sacred Bee. I have all 3 of the Sacred Bee decks I really like the journey, and I like the oracle. The oracle is called the Wisdom, and the Path, I think, is the other tarot. Not as crazy about it, but I am happy to have it. This one is by far, it's just superb. Again, bees, and it's holographic. Did you see the edges, friend? Oh my goodness, look at the edges. Oh, there's hair, hold on. So, as I've gotten older, I realize that my hair is falling out. Like, not alopecia falling out, but I shed like a pet. Sorry, so whenever I'm picking at things, I'm probably trying to get my hair off of everything. Oh, but this is a fun deck. It's got lots of colors. It's got sacred geometry in it, which I think just adds to the... oh, good burp. Goodness. Adds to the interpretations. Have symbols at the bottom for, if you follow the tote symbolism, then that's got everything you need in there. Although I don't know if it has the Hebrew letter on these. I might have to look for it, or just, you know, check to see if she incorporated them. But I don't see it right away. So maybe you're missing that. Sorry. Yeah, that one's lovely. Oh, there's the Hebrew letter. So she does have them. Okay, never mind. Kelly Burton, of course. Well, maybe I'll do a video of my collage decks, not because I have a whole lot of them, but because they are kind of my favorite thing right now. I'm always looking at other collage decks. And there's so many out there, and without working with them, without using them, I'm just not sure which ones would be, you know, worth adding to the collection. I will definitely take suggestions if you guys have one. I saw Serpent Fire. I felt like that was beautiful. She-Wolf is probably not for me. It's a little bit, I'm not saying it's bad, because it's not. It's gorgeous, but it's a little bit minimalistic for me. I kind of like a lot of clutter in my cards. I like to have a lot of things to look at. She-Wolf seems very well done, don't get me wrong, and I was tempted by it for a while, but it sat on my list for a few weeks, and I was like, well, compared to these other things, I think it's not what I would reach for, so I don't know that She-Wolf is for me, but the Voyager is one that I've thought about. I'm not going to invest in the Ritual. It's got, you know, it's just a lot of money. Yeah, there's several out there that I've been tuned into, and I would very much like to just put my hands on them and try them out without commitment to buy them. Oh, that's so spoiled, isn't it? I'm just so spoiled. But this one will do in a pinch. No, I'm just kidding. This one's awesome. I love this. And this is the Sacred Bee. This is the journey of the Sacred Bee. So we're coming close to the end. This is number 9. I believe I showed it on another video, but if I did not, I'm very excited. This is the Depths Tarot. My husband found it for me. This was for our most recent anniversary. Oh my goodness. So it uses a different system, so to speak. So it uses things like courage and intuition as the suits instead of swords and cups and wands and stuff. But it's still fire and water and air and earth. Sorry, my coffee's in the way. I'll cut out that slurping, I'm sure. This has made me look at tons of watercolor decks. This one is the best by far, what I've seen. But the Kantagi Oracle, I'm very interested in because of this deck. I can't even, look at me, I can't even. I'm so excited about this. This is so cool. Hopefully I can turn you down, honey. That was loud. Are you my partner in crime? It's a crime to be this cute. I don't think there's edging. No, there's no edging on it. So courage, gratitude, intuition, and compassion. No, there's freedom. I'm thinking that gratitude, intuition. Yeah, I guess it is freedom. I don't know why I thought it was compassion. Maybe it has 5 suits. But I haven't seen compassion yet, so I think I must be wrong. That's all there is to it. So that was the Depths Tarot. I do not have an artist's name on this in front of me, but again, I say it every time, I will link it in the description below, and possibly I'll try to throw all these things up on the screen so that you can see them as you're watching, because my memory is not great. So number 10, I had to make a last minute adjustment. I was going to do another Kickstarter deck as my number 10, but I have not really worked with it a whole lot, so it got booted, and I just almost got so angry at myself for forgetting the Nameless One. This, I could not live without this, and it's definitely indie because I had to go to Xia Hunt's website and get it. Yes. I love this deck. I cannot live without it. I mean, if I had to live without it, I would have to buy it again. That's just all there is to it. Let's see if I can dump these out without making a giant mess. Oh, I did good. Okay. So, this is the guidebook that comes with it. It has full color. It's chunky. It is lovely. Okay. So, yes. I have the grimoire. I went ahead and bought the grimoire. Have I broken the seal? Not yet. I have not even opened it, really. I don't know what to say about that. I've had too much going on, I guess. I have all kinds of excuses. I'll just throw those out there at you. Okay. We're going to do this one the right way. Sorry. I think I flipped through this before and oh, that's strength. Never mind. Nope, it's not in order. I've used this one for many years. Do love it. Yeah, I can't tell you enough wonderful things. Can't live without it. That's probably the most important thing to tell you about this deck. And my husband just came home, so I have to turn off the video now. I'll miss you. What's the matter, sweetheart? So this deck has oracle cards mixed in with the tarot cards. I've heard a lot of people complain that this is not an easy reader because of the symbolism that indicates which card it is in the tarot, but I don't find reading with it a problem. I do go to the guidebook quite often, but that's mostly because I have oracle cards mixed in here, but also there are quotes that she has in her guidebook that are very sweet, and I like to read all the things she has to say about her cards. You're getting all skewed. It's a Mack cardstock. And that's it. So number 10 is The Nameless One by Xia Hunt. I'll wrap this up in just a second. I hope this video turns out okay. It's going to be changing my mind if I have to do it again. Well, not with this one, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, be back.